That's a lot of fragging to happen first, and with Fetish down, Very Games have themselves a two-man advantage here that they will kick themselves if they can't clean out because it'll be so expensive. As Shoxie is going to see some action, one frag, there's not going to be the second one. Xyp9x gets it and does cost him some damage, but he clears out MBK like he wasn't standing there with an expensive or AWP trained on him. And Device now with the AWP at the back, misses his chance, jumps back up into the same place, has been flash, jumps on top of the van, lies in wait. Xyp9x, frag number 3 for him. He's gonna have to do this all on his own. Can Xyp9x deliver an ace? He's got 4 of them. He's got one more coming from the back. This would be amazing if he can pull it off. Xyp9x versus Scream, versus Spence, and he does it! I do not believe it! Xyp9x goes for 5, and that, my friend, is absolutely sensational.
Picks him off. He is down in the M by Taz. They're a man to the good here, Virtus Pro, but that is massive. But Snax is walking around and just walking in a Snax wonderland. He gets himself a hat-trick of frags. He waited, and then he finished off the job. You just had to wonder.
Cloud9 have a pretty heavy stack towards the bomb side, leaving B very weak, but they're going to go aggressive, and Freiburg will just pick up a second, pick up a third. They're all headshots. Exist comes in with a kill on Shroud, and now it's Hiko. 1 on 5. Freiburg has already made his mark, made sure that they won that round. Hiko is going to go for it. Freiburg will eventually fall, but it is too late. Geralt is going to be waiting. Hiko charges in, doesn't check. Oh, what? Oh my god! Inhuman reactions! Hiko! Not even with an aimbot could you have got that kill, and Hiko is still in a 1-on-3, almost unwinnable position, but that is a terrifying message to anyone who ever dares to challenge Hiko. You might end up being killed just like that. Exist will get the last one, but surely that is going to be a kill that will go down in history.
I don't think Geralt's going to try to B push. Fnatic could not hold on to it. Now the pressure is mounting on the Fnatic side.
This here from MBK getting 2 for 1 like that and then leaving it up for Shoxie. Both of them so wounded on Fnatic and wounded in real life as well. They look shattered right now. Fnatic, this is I mean, when you come off of a streak like they've had, dominating every LAN final for the past month, just looking untouchable, coming into the major and going out in the corners, that is definitely not part of the plan here for Fnatic.
Olofmeister again is boosted up here, looking all the way over with the scout in hand, but this is incredible. I mean, for Fnatic to not get this boost working in the pistol round, having this as like your ace up the sleeve basically, and then everybody just folds on the round. Nobody going to play the hand at all. That's terrifying. LDLC looking immensely strong right now.
They're avoiding that part of the map right now, LDLC. They really haven't gone through. The first man into that sort of into that part is going to be Shoxie, but he doesn't even show himself. And what I'm wondering is, will LDLC have the info? Oh no, there we go.
Olofmeister.
Maniac left very lonely with perhaps not exactly the weapon he'll want. He will get the opportunity to exact some French revenge as Maniac gets himself the knife frag. We'll know that he can't get the defuse, but
he's going to certainly make it expensive. Yeah, definitely making it count that. And you did wonder, Shox was the last man. He was going to try and stick around. Tries to get himself a rifle. May get a third here. Oh, happy just at the end. Shuts down what could have been a magnificent end for Maniac. But it is the 11th round on the board for Envy there.
Aggressive over towards his B side. Steel's going to be under a lot of pressure. Yeah, and they've taught them this is, again, lessons learned. But Bolts, it's just a straight spray down, trading kills. But Apex finally hunts him down, and it will be a man advantage now for Envy. They've got the bomb site. They're going to be able to get the bomb plant, and Happy, even waiting for the push in, Fallen gets the spray shot anyway. What is... What? What was that? Okay, well, one-on-one, but that... I don't even know what the hell that was. Oh, and he unscopes just as Kenny peeks.
He's going to snap him down, and Kiyoshima now is giving his team a massive advantage into this final round of the first half of the deciding map here on Cash. Fox, he can't get the flick in time. Kiyoshima is ruthless, taking down 3 players now. And it's just Rain left alive. He's going to find the quick kill onto Happy, but he's got Kyoshima to contend with. What a frag there coming in from Rain. He's going to be pushing into the bomb site. The bomb is on his back. He's got the smoke for cover, so he can make the approach to the bomb site. And he does have some time as well. He's going to try to get the frag onto the flanking player. The game sense from this man is unreal. There's still 2 more players to find, though. Rain, he's going to get another one. MBK goes down. He's created a one-on-one. He's got so much time to use as well. He's going to make his way back towards the middle position. And he's going to try to trick his opponent right now. Apex, though, oh my goodness gracious me, Rain is an absolute monster. This guy, definitely one of the smartest and most clutch players in the game.
On Luminosity, the team now going back to Old Faithful, and Cold might be in trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fall in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments. They needed a huge play. But...
Фнатики включаются, дорогие зрители. Они не собираются сдаваться. Как бы плохо игра не шла у всей команды, у некоторых... Да ладно! Это берется, это жесть! Что он поставил в полете одному и безумно второму? Покажите эмоции, есть эмоции. Боже, что это было?
Situation. Do or die. Happy already pushing forward to try and find them, gets them both in his sights. Manages only one. JDM looking in that correct direction, but it's a 1 versus 4. AWP push out. Good shot, JDM. Looks for another. He's got this down to a 1 versus 2. Overcommitment and perhaps a little bit zealous to try and early end this. And another is Kenny gets taken down to the box. What is that from JDM? The ace clutch and we stay alive. That is incredible and a massive misplay from Envy.
Horrible from them. Blunder. To challenge this banana position. To Gambit to send even more firepower there. Bring more HP.
This is so smart. Oh, this is huge. Dosia's throwing a nade into the corner just as the bomb's going to go off. They're both going to go down. Get brained on. Dosia with the dunk. That's so smart.
I've never seen that before. Coming into that position, you can survive in the pit for anyone who's not aware. Him coming and throwing the AG grenade at that spot, just as the bomb goes off as well, takes them both down. Sure, he doesn't get the frags for it, but he denies them so much money going forward as well. That's one of the sickest ideas ever. They land in their faces and then they both die. That's so smart. He realizes it as well. He loves it.
That's incredible.
That's so cool.
I was just thinking, why doesn't he push apart?
Might be a problem, but they've got Rush in the graveyard position. 28 seconds now, and Olofmeister might try to pull rotation. He's the only man on Banana. Rush with an off angle, looking towards the Apps position. The Molotov comes in, but so does the rotation. Olofmeister, though, has been taken out towards the B bomb site. But Automatic's going towards A. Nothing else is going on. He's got to go back. Stewie's on his own. But look at the time. Look at the time. There's 7 seconds to blow the bomb. They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play. Stewie's won the round. We're going to overtime.
Done it! How have they done that? They came back all the way! All the way! How fitting it!
Magisk was well toward bench, is yet to move. Nails Naf, no mistake about it. Taco's not even aware where that came from, and Magisk finds a third, a fourth as well as he catches out Twistzz. He could start this off with an ace. It would be hard to imagine Nitro even gives him the chance as he gets glaive down at the very least. Bomb committed to the site. No chance to retreat back for Nitro. Just crowds crawling for it. 1 versus 3, and he nails it. That is a beautiful start.
We said that Liquid needed the pistol, but they get anything but. They go for a delayed rush speeder, and I don't know what's going on, and how Astralis have 4 players in the B bomb side. Never seen that setup before in Mirage, but you cannot argue with the results. Magisk with the ace, baited into perfection. They see a player on the bomb side.
That it could be exploited. In this pistol, Simple's already over there. He's behind the smoke. He's fallen off. That may not be true when the guns are brought out, but for now it certainly is. The first kill, though, goes the way of Flamie. He already has the pistol. It's just enough to cut off one of the retakes, but the bomb already planted for Na'Vi, and they just have to hold it off. That's not hard. Flamie's got another.
It's going to be extremely difficult if Simple can get around from coffins without being spotted. Nubox is preoccupied. That's it. They're both gone for Nemo, and they're going to push it all together. Rain can't do enough. Just to Niko. Third in the world last year, but he's got it to a one-on-one. Bombs deep. He's got a swing. They know that. Flamie. What a pistol and ace. He gets an ace. Welcome to Spottic, everybody.
Unbelievable scenes. Fades of the early commitment towards the road smoke. That's going to cause absolute chaos here as Navi commit now.
I'm just waiting for it. Wants to pick up the side of the base them to Niko, but Niko gone. Is now all onto a Dread. Not so proficient with the pistol, but you know who is? A man who got an ace last time. He's got two. We got the only two for Navi so far, Flamie. As the bomb gets planted inside of B, Olof's going to take the long rotation, the flank from behind. Zeus is watching it. And it's CadiaN that wants Rain to work with him so he can get in from Ruin, so he can take some of the attention away. Zeus gave it up. Zeus thought he cleared Banana. He hadn't. Olof was in behind the wall. They're going to think that's wide open, but now they realize with the other kill, they both turn around for double ace in the pistol. Double ace in the pistol. Both of them. 10 kills, 2 pistols, 2 rounds for Navi.
Xyp in a 1 versus 4. Astralis, they get what they want, but they just can't complete the rounds.
Yeah, they got what they wanted. They just didn't like what came afterwards. Stanislaw just waiting. And Xyp9x has picked up the bomb, but he's got nowhere to go. There's no escape route to that upper bomb site. They try and work his way around 37 seconds. Good win for Xyp9x. 3 kills. The clutch minister would have to get an ace clutch to get Astralis their second, and Breeze is going to oblige him. He just walks out into the open. They're gifting him these, and Xyp9x might just do it again. Spots the shoulder. That's a huge win! That's what they needed, and Xyp9x is the one to deliver it again and again and again.
I can't even believe it.
And it's Simple and Bit times it to perfection. And Simple sitting. No! Disaster! An absolute disaster!
That was it! That was the game!
Chad, that was it! Mirage was 1 click away! Oh my!
Round-winning maneuver. And that's Simple. He's down and out. Rain on a half buy, bounding around, keeping the whole team on their toes. He's playing an absolute career game right now. Still alive, still a problem phase. Every passing second closer to a 13th. And Rain still low, but such a problem. Brokey allowed to get another, and there's no time. Rain wins it, and Navi can do nothing. Oh, wow, wow, wow. He has a monopoly of violence in the server tonight.
The must-win round from the bottom performing player of Furia. Over the stairs, over the top, no spams him out.
And that's what he's known for. That's the late game. Oh, he's lost it! No kids! No kids! Navi fumbled the bag! Divine intervention in Rio. Furia's redemption. The semi-final rears its head as Navi
Be a dead man, and it is! Zyru secures it. A triple kill out of Monsieur Elbow, and now we've never had a trumpet. Outstanding. Truly.
Quiet practice paid off, huh?
Yeah.
One time at Bandcamp, I played the trumpet in front of 10,000 people.
RV poised for a retake. They want to keep this scoreline flawless. Alexi rounding the corner. The rest of the team in behind him. Imma locked in a separate fight at Banana, one that has yet to come through. It's Brokey to open. They deal with Imma on the flank, but it's only Frozen left standing. 1 kill from him. Any more? Frozen has got to be the guy. Got to be the one. Oh!
They waited 2 years and he came through.
Oh, flushed out by Nerds. Here comes the
That's fucking 2, baby.
Short. And it seemed like we were getting ready to celebrate progression for Team Spirit into the playoffs. But Heroic decides to silence Spirit. And Donk will go forward alone, but there's so many targets. And he can often prove enough on his own.
And can this little nuisance pull off an unbelievable...
No way!
Yes, he
What
can.
the fuck?
The Destroyer with a 4K and all...
That crossfire, bit with a double kill. Pressure back as the Deagle headshots hit. Morale up for debate. Okay, it's Zimmer staying solid as a rock. Quick adjustment, last burst, finds the header Brokey. Too much for Twistzz to handle.
Or is it?
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe there's magic in the face jersey once more. Just needs Makaze. Missed shot, whistles past as the rookie versus the veteran. Oh! He's done it again.
He's at home in that face jersey! He knows he never should have left!
That is unbelievable magic!
Liquidating Navi now!
Unbelievable!
That's gotta be it, ref! Throw in the tap!
Numbers against him! Experience prevails. The shot on Alexi's naughty, but he doesn't get flustered. Makaze swings to his demise and potentially FaZe Clan's glory.
Zero in the back of the head.
Right. And what did he do after that? That's nuts. So he actually shoots the AWP in the back of the head without anyone looking.
Gets the AWP and kills the guy CT.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's knifed him, and he's gotten away with the AWP. I'm starting to get nervous. There's no way. CadiaN, you can't win Pro League like this. You can't win Pro League like this. No way. Exile's left, 40 seconds and the bomb's on A. Take your time, son. You're about to make the play of your career. Oh my god, 30 seconds. Now, Exile's on ramp. He's got 30 seconds to think this one through. A knife kill? You can't. CadiaN, he's thinking about ramp. Jumps.
Saw him.
Exile gets the info. He just has to hit this shot, and he's done it for Heroic. The leader, calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh, no! You're an animal!